everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Young and the Restless next week spoilers find Victor Newman working with the Abbotts to set a trap during the week of April 22 to 26, 2024 on Y&R. Check out the latest spoilers for the CBS Sudser. Next week on Y&R, Victor Newman is still at the Newman Ranch with Kyle Abbott and his father, Jack Abbott. Currently, Madwoman Jordan Howard has Kyle's son, Harrison Locke, as a hostage along with Claire Grace. But what she wants is not from the Abbotts, it's from Victor. She wants him to make good on the deal he once offered her to set her up in France. So the Newmans and the Abbotts must work together to bring Harrison and Claire home. Soon, on Young and the Restless, Jack says he imagines Jordan will reach out to Kyle sometime soon. Then he asks Victor how they string her along if she starts making demands. Victor replies that Jordan loves theatrics. But this time he says they are going to pull the curtain down once and for all. No doubt, he has something extreme up his sleeve. However, his wife, Nikki Newman, has other ideas. Next week, she takes off on her own to stop Jordan. But if she's not careful, she could completely derail Victor's plan and make things worse. Meanwhile, on Young and the Restless, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, is in a sketchy alley somewhere. She says to herself, "Come on, Jordan, I'm right where you want me." Just then, a noise startles Nikki, and it could very well be Jordan Howard, Colleen's Inc. Nikki is using herself as bait to lure the psycho out, and it just might work. However, she could end up in grave danger from her risky plan. And Victor Newman's, Eric Braeden, scheme with Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, and Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, could be ruined. Elsewhere on Y&R, one of Ashley Abbott's, Eileen Davidson, Alters takes over again. Next week, Ashley is all dressed up at a bar. She's got a southern accent and is requesting a shot of tequila with a slice of lime from the bartender. Recently, when Ashley was back to herself, she told her sister, Tracy Abbott, Beth Maitland, that she wanted help right away. So next week, an Alter must quickly take over and leave the Abbott mansion before Ashley can get the help she needs. Later, on Young and the Restless, Tracy runs into Danny Romalotti, Michael Damian, and he wants to know what she is trying so hard not to talk about. No doubt it's Ashley. Y&R is overflowing with drama. Don't miss a minute to see if Victor Newman's plan works to get rid of Jordan on the CBS soap opera. Young and the Restless predictions suspect Nikki Newman's risky move could jeopardize everyone this week on the CBS soap opera. This week on Y&R, Jordan Howard is holding Harrison Locke and Claire Grace hostage. Recently, she sent Harrison's father, Kyle Abbott, a text. She wants Victor Newman to follow through with his previous offer to set her up in a chateau in France. If he agrees, she'll tell Claire where Harrison is so she can bring him home to his family. Of course, no one can trust Jordan or take her at her word. But Victor has no other choice but to give her what she wants on Young and the Restless. So he teams up with Jack Abbott and his son, Kyle, to rescue little Harrison. However, Victor's wife, Nikki Newman, soon takes matters into her own hands, and it could spell disaster for everyone. It's no secret that Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, and Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, have been enemies for decades on Young and the Restless. But when Jordan Howard, Colleen's Inc., resurfaced and started terrorizing Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, they agreed to put their differences aside. Now it is more important than ever that they work together for the sake of their families. So this week, Kyle and Jack need Victor's help to get Harrison Locke, Redding Munsell, back from evil Jordan. Of course, the mustache agrees to the mad woman's demands. He tells them to text her back and tell her that the deal is still on the table. However, she must return Harrison to them safely on Young and the Restless. And by this time, it's pretty clear to them that Claire Grace, Hallie Aaron, is as much Jordan's victim as Harrison is. Of course, Harrison's mom, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, still blames Claire, But Summer's dad, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, isn't convinced Claire is behind Harrison's kidnapping. He says it doesn't make any sense, and he decides to get involved. This week on Y&R, Nick tells Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, that Jordan must pay for good. Furthermore, he says they need to find Harrison and take him back home. So Nick joins the search party, and it also seems that he wants Jordan dead. Perhaps he tries to make it happen, unless Claire beats into it. However, Young and the Restless spoilers confirm Nikki goes off on her own this week. Indeed, she may also try to kill Jordan, however her plan might blow up in her face. And she could end up making things worse. The psycho could very well end up hurting Claire or Harrison as a result. Y&R is more dangerous than ever. Keep watching to see if Nikki Newman throws a wrench into Victor's plan for Jordan on the CBS Suds.